Hello everybody, welcome to episode 1 of Stranded Goes Insane while playing TF2. Jokes aside, this is something I've wanted to do for a while, just do like a standard live commentary style video. I've never done it before. It's crazy to think about, but I've talked to the microphone straight off the cranium, but combining those two elements, playing TF2 and talking at the same time, no rehearsal, that is different to me. And it's also been a while since I've just uploaded a video in general, you know? Like, it's been about a year. I sort of dropped off the face of the earth when it comes to YouTube, but I can't really say I had any impulse to even make anything for the past year because I don't know, I felt complete with my my legacy, so to speak. Like I said what I needed to say, and at that point I would have just been making a video to make a video. I'm sure that's understandable. I mean, that can be applied to anything else in life, really.
No, is that Mr. Breast?
Oh my god. That guy's mic is a bit too loud. Alright. I'm gonna turn off voice chat for now. It may add to the experience, it may take away from it in all its rawness. Because peep the username right now, nothing to hide. I chose that username very specifically because this is all raw. I don't plan on cutting anything out of this whatsoever. Even the times that I die, I'm just not gonna cut it out. Or maybe I will, depending on the respawn timer, or what happens during the time that I'm respawning. But for the most part, I just want this to be as authentic as it can possibly be. And of course, that also involves, what was that? That arrow had a very strange trajectory to it, I'll be honest. And that was embarrassing, but then again I couldn't see through the water. It was opaque. I gotta figure out what graphic settings makes the water impossible to see through like that. That was the worst excuse I could have possibly had because that was embarrassing, but as the username says, nothing to hide. So that's staying in the final cut, whether I like to watch it over again or not. That's impressive. I'm not really a big fan of this map. It just seems to either go very quickly or last forever. And if it lasts forever, I usually end up leaving before the game ends anyway. It's just all about time, you know? Like, if I'm not having fun anymore, I'm not gonna play the game anymore. I'm not leaving because I'm rage quitting or anything of that nature. I just don't want to play anymore. I'll divert my attention to something else. There's no shame in that. A little bit of a life lesson there. I chose Scout because it's 5 CP. Scout seems to be a pretty viable option here in the 5 CP environment. Get around fast. Don't have to worry about support classes all that much like medics, even though we do have one. This is around the time when things get a little bit difficult, when people start setting up sentries and you have to fight around that. And usually around that period is when change class and go soldier or something with a direct hit or demo man to deal with the sentries they had. Oh man. Wish I could see through that water. Someone could be hiding in there and I'd never know. Sentries. So if you made it this far into the video, make sure to comment about what's going on in your life, what's been happening recently, because I'd really like to know. I mean, you guys are human as well. You have your lives on your side of the world. Let's see what I could do here. So they have a sentry there. I don't think the water allows me to go. It's the most ridiculous mini sentry spot I think I've ever seen. Okay, so what I said before about changing class, I think we're gonna put that into action here. Kanye's meds. We lost the point, which is a shame. Maybe, no. I don't even know if that would have mini crit. There's a pencil jump and I missed it. That guy's taunting. Well, let's get the high ground here. I don't know if I'm like actually shooting through the grate, or if it's just doing splash damage. Alright. I don't want to drop down because I know that was a direct. Okay, my cover is blown. Let's just spam rockets, see if I get anyone with them. There's a soldier coming up through the water. I missed. You hate to see it. Let's spectate the medic. Poor guy has 70 field of view. I don't know, maybe he's a TF2 purist. Oh my god. I'm gonna take the telly though. Just to be pragmatic. What? Am I on the blue side? There's something to be said about engineers and building in water. I should probably equip something different. Just so I could do a bit more damage. I'm not taking that telly again because that's a death sentence. It seems like every game that I record, I don't play very well, or as well as I would if I wasn't recording, which is a shame, but it's just the pressure, you know? There's a little bit of pressure. That almost worked out. I'm on my last leg right here. I gotta get health in fast before that guy comes back.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
How did I miss that jump? I am so rusty. I haven't played in a
They
long
have secured
time.
the control point.
It's been a few weeks, I think.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
But yeah, I mean, this is definitely gonna be of a different theme
Captured.
compared to my other videos. Dramatic change, alter in style. Not only is it good to change things up, but a lot of my older videos were just fill the canvas as quickly as possible sort of nonsense. I mean, don't get me wrong, there were some profound moments, some videos that I look back on every now and again just to sort of remind myself of past lessons I've learned, lessons I've felt committed to spreading to other people through the medium of video making. That was a nice shot by that guy. But, as I said, you know, a lot of it is nonsense. Words put together just to have those words together. I don't know how I missed that shot, but it all worked out in the end. And another thing I should say is that, as of late, I'm no longer part of the casual TF2 Discord server. And I mean, there are many reasons for that, but I think the ultimate one is that I sort of overstayed my welcome. It didn't feel like I was actively getting anything out of being there anymore, and I just felt sort of compelled to participate just because I was there. There's a lot of talk about lurkers in the server, right? And I figured, you know, if I have nothing to contribute to anymore, why even stay? So I left. I may return in the future if I feel that I have something to offer the people again, but until that moment comes, I'll probably be disconnected from it all a little bit. Today I sort of feel disconnected from all of life, in a way. I'm in a very pensive mood today, which I suppose also led to the creation of this video in the first place. I've been watching a lot of my videos lately, just rewatching them, and sort of getting a feel of where my current headspace is at based on what I'm listening to. And I'd say overall, I am a lot happier than I was, say, a few years ago. I'm a lot more stagnant, I guess you could say. I mean, that's a bad choice of word. Because stagnant doesn't seem like a good thing to be, you know? But, sorry, just focusing a little bit there on the team coming in. They're Ubering now. I think people are going behind us. Basically, I'm just more level-headed in general, I think. Whatever that means in that situation, but I've been going through a rough patch, especially today. I mean, relationships are difficult, you know? Love is messy. People are messy. People are people. And something I've learned a lot about recently is just the fact that it doesn't really matter what you tell people. People have their own truth that they're committed to. And it's just sort of a waste of time to just mess with that, mess with what other people believe. And it's also kind of messed up to kill yourself over it. To kill yourself over who other people are. Especially in romantic or intense relationships when the stakes are high, you know? Like, say, you have feelings that a certain lover may be inadequate, right? Maybe they aren't as perfect as you originally thought, or something along those lines. I've realized that there's a certain bliss in just letting the love exist as it is. Which is kind of hard to balance because sort of like the whole substructure of being in a relationship in the first place is to be attached to something. Falling in love with the love, so to speak. Oh, we're about to lose. Well, I tried. I mean, I think I had like 20 kills at one point, but
Competition begins.
we tried, and that's what matters, you know?
4, 3, 2.
I've got nothing to hide. As I said, I'm being completely transparent here with everything that I say. I'm trying to think about how I'm going to go about this, this round. I hope the morale of the team is still high. Because what I've noticed that usually happens is, you lose one match, and then just all of a sudden, everyone gives up. Everyone just dies, and the whole team chemistry just falls apart.
Point is being captured.
This guy's doing some work though. Shit log.
We have lost the control point.
Okay. Yeah, that's one way to get sent back to spawn, I guess. The medic witnessed all of that. That was funny. They are pushing. And they have Uber too. What am I gonna do? I have sort of a plan, which involves going demo, but I don't know, I feel like this game's just ending way too quickly for my own liking. Let's just trap this off so they can't get in. Just do damage and they'll die. They're about to pass. I could just feel it. Just set up traps everywhere. Was that a spy? It looked like he was overhealed. And then he died in one hit. Oh no. I should be putting stickers on the point. I don't know why he didn't air blast them. This is not good. Maybe I should have went with the melee there, but at least they can't push in through the train. Oh no. The good guys don't always win. I was hoping at least someone would stand on the point there, but this about summarizes gameplay with Stranded. We could play Powerhouse, but I think I'm gonna get off for now. It was nice to get in a game and play again, but I have other things in my life that I need to attend to for now. Some things I really don't want to think about. This whole sort of video thing is sort of just a distraction from other things I'd rather not think about. So, yeah, stay tuned. I may end up doing this again in the future. I may not. It all depends.